Happy birthday, Capricorns. I hope you have a happy new year. I know I'm a little late doing this reading, but I wanted to get it out for you guys. If you already following me, this is a little different setup. I wanted to see how it works. So, take this particular reading from the time you see this on. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So for your blessings, we have a blessing on your health, a blessing on the children, a blessing of forgiveness. So you could be like maybe overworked, maybe worried about your children. Maybe there's something that you're essentially having to heal because you have blessing of forgiveness. Maybe someone's coming through to ask for healing, for asking for forgiveness. Maybe they weren't up to par with you. A blessing on your health, which I just find that interesting as well because you have the healing card. So this could be emotional health, it could be physical health, it could be, something that you have to purge that you're doing this month. And your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, whatever you resonate with is with you along the course. Now, I feel like some of you, where it says wish wisely, maybe you're just wishing like for, sometimes when we're not in the right state of mind, so we'll start wishing certain things, desiring certain things, and then when it comes around, it's not what we wanted, or that's not what I meant. So I feel like you have to be mindful of your words and really decide what you want for yourself, whether it's this month, whether it's this year, whether in your life in general. So it says wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. That in itself I find interesting because, I myself have been taking steps as to what do I want for myself, right? Say for instance, if you don't know, I'm like trying to write a book, but if I haven't opened the computer, haven't typed, haven't cleared my energy, maybe cleared my solar plexus, cleared anything as to why I was procrastinating for a reason, then you're not really taking the steps. Or say for instance, you want your business to be profitable by the next couple of months or something. We can have it in our head, but sometimes when we put pen to paper and really look to see where's the loss and gain from things, we see a different perspective. It starts like receiving downloads as to how we can make this better, or even affirmations. It works as well. And it says healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others, even you. You may have certain type of gifts, or even how you speak to people, even whatever you do. Sometimes you feel like you're not doing much, but you are. You may also work with children because it says blessing on your children. So don't think that what ability you have is minuscule compared to others, because maybe other people's abilities you can see like is more in the limelight. That doesn't mean that you don't have your own potential, doesn't mean that you don't have your own gifts, but you do. You have a mark in this world, so use it. So it says precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' times either. I think it's also about living in your truth. Say for instance, if you're in a relationship or you're dating someone, I don't know why that is being used as an example. Maybe it's resonating with someone. If you're not feeling this person, why you're engaging? Because you're bored, or maybe you're lonely, or whatever reason. Maybe sometimes you feel obligated to do something. but then it doesn't come out the way you wanted because you felt obligated. So it's more about setting boundaries for yourself and what you want for yourself, and appreciate the times you have with yourself and others, and utilize time wisely. Then you have the Sun card in this deck. The Seven of Materials is Seven of Pentacles. Five of Inspiration is the Five of Swords. And the bottom of the deck is the Death card. So basically, you may have Scorpio in your chart, but anytime we're going through an awakening, it's basically a transformation, shedding our own self, our own old patterns, old life, way of thinking. And that is most likely where you are. You may be at a level of healing things, healing childhood wounds, because you did have the children come up, or a way of being, or going through a physical health issue, having you to awaken. And I can say that from experience because I didn't have to be a month off of doing videos because with my eye surgery I can see, but I felt like I was receiving spiritual downloads as well, and maybe that's what's going on with you. This Sun card reminds me of kaleidoscope, like those things back in the day you look into, and maybe it's more about, you may think that you're seeing things, you're not seeing things clearly, and it's like the Sun here is like she's in like a yoga position to meditate. Some of you may want to meditate. There are certain things that want to come in for you. Illumination. Seven of Pentacles is also about what we just talked about. Setting your goals, wishing wisely, putting things in action, not just wishing to wish. Doing something with it. So it's like she is nurturing her flowers. She is, you see, as it could be something with 7 months, because I'm noticing the flowers of progression. As you nurture, things are starting to flourish. So don't get discouraged if something hasn't happened right away. And then we have the Five of Inspiration. That's the Five of Swords. But this one I feel, are you competing with others? Or it's also about self-reflection, because there's different mirrors. It's like really living in your truth. Because once you start to live in your truth, that's when we actually shed your ego, shed your way of thinking, removing toxic situation, toxic patterns, and fully be transformed and be like the butterfly, which is here. I'm not sure if that's the butterfly, the moth, or what have you, but that's where you are shifting to, my Capricorns. Again, you have a beautiful month, Capricorn season, and happy birthday, and take care.